Hi, and welcome to my Cirque Du Soleil inspired flow. The soundtrack for this video is taken from Allegria. Act 1. Fluidity. Let's start on your hands and knees and circling around, moving in any way that serves you at this moment, moving with the rhythm of the music, allowing your body to feel and to move. Take downward facing dog and lift the heels side to side. Lift both heels up, pivot your feet and heels to one side like you're doing a side plank, bending your knees and reaching your left arm up, circling as you straighten the legs in the side plank, bending the knees and straightening the legs. And then back to center, downward facing dog, and pivot your feet, heels to the other side, and do the same thing, bending and straightening your legs, as well as circling that right arm. And back to center, into downward facing dog. And start to shift, side to side, hopping, right to left, moving all the way to the front of the mat and bowing in forward fold. And pivot. Shift your feet and reach both arms up and circling your arms in one direction, keeping the knees soft. And drawing circles the other way around. And you're painting a big round sun with the hands. And fold forward. Make your way back into downward facing dog. And coming down onto your knees, push your heels back, put your hips back and slide forward into cobra, rolling the shoulders around and back, hips to your heels, slide your chest forward and roll around the shoulders in cobra. And one more round like that. Downward facing dog. Step your right leg forward, lower onto your left knee. Leaning forward, reaching your arms forward and back to the rhythm of the music. Coming up, taking your arms out wide, open your chest and wrapping your arms around to the opposite shoulders. Plant your hands and step back to downward facing dog. Shifting your weight side to side, small little hops side to side until you reach the front of the mat. Forward fold and rising up, inhale and drawing circles again for a second round. Moving your arms wide, circling and change direction. And bow forward and step back to downward dog. Lower your knees with your arms, push your hips back and glide forward into cobra, roll around the shoulders, sit back towards the heels, glide forward up to cobra, roll your shoulders about and one more round. Downward facing dog. Step your left leg forward, lower your right knee, leaning forward, reaching your arms forward and back. And coming up, and arms out wide, and wrap your arms around your shoulders. Plant your hands and step back, downward facing dog. Shifting your weight and side to side. You start to hop side to side all the way to the front, lightly forward fold, and reach your arms up. Inhale, exhale, hands to center. Act 2, curiosity. Now the marching motion at the top of your mat, shifting your weight left to right as if you're marching. And then bring your hands behind you, arching back. Back to center. 2 more like this, arching back. Coming back to middle. Again, pushing hips forward as you arch back. And back to center. And reaching both arms up. And bending your knees, pulsing down into chair pose. Bring your left knee up towards you and extend your left leg back. Swinging your arms as you do so. Step back into crescent pose. Start to pulse, lowering left knee towards the floor. And place your left hand down and turn over onto your left hip, onto your left forearm. Bring your right leg up and down. Smoothly and slowly, just like the music. And place your right foot in front of you, bend the left leg, coming up. Reach your left arm up and hook across your right thigh, twist to the back. And return to center, plant your hands forward on the at the front of the mat. Coming up into crow pose. Hold it there. Shoot your legs back or step back. Chaturanga, upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Shifting your weight side to side, hopping forward to the front. And rise, inhale. Exhale, hands to your heart. And second round, like you're marching, hopping left to right, feeling curious, like you're up to something, and hands behind your back, arching, and come back center. 2 more like that. And bring both arms up, inhale, and start to pulse, lowering into chair pose. Bring your right knee up towards you and extend your right leg back to the floor, swinging your arms as you go through this movement. And rise up into crescent pose and pulsing, bending your right knee slowly to the floor. Place your hands down. Roll onto your right hip, right forearm. Bring your left leg up and down in a smooth manner. Bend your right leg, take your left leg across. Twist, look over your left shoulder. And spin your hands back to the front. Preparing to come up into crow pose. And hold it there. Step back or shoot your legs back, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. And then shifting the weight side to side, hopping lightly to the front of the mat. And rise, inhale. Exhale, hands to your heart. Act 3, balance. At the top of the mat, start to roll around the hips, keeping your knees soft as you do so. Feeling the rhythm of the music. Shift your weight into your left leg, bring your right knee up towards you. Slowly extend that right leg back, balancing on the left leg into warrior 3. Coming back up, right knee towards the belly, and extend your right leg back into warrior 3. One more round. Now, next, as you bring your right knee up towards your belly, towards your chest, take a twist, reaching your arms out to the sides. And spin your right hand to the floor, reach your left arm up into revolved half moon. 2 more like this, taking your time, coming up into your twists. And spin your right hand down, twist the other way, extend your left arm up into revolved half moon. 1 more. Step your right leg back. Both hands to the floor and turn towards the right edge of the mat. Bend your knees up to the sides, turn your feet out. And roll around the hips in this sumo stance. Straighten both legs, reach both arms up and bow forward, walking your hands in between the legs. And lift up halfway, bring your arms out wide. Reach your right arm forward and left arm back, in between both legs. Twist, look underneath your right armpit. Back to center, arms out wide. And twist the other side. Arms out wide. Hands to your hips, bending your knees. Turn your knees out, rolling the hips around. Stand up. Start to pigeon toe your feet towards the center of the mat together. Bring your left knee up towards you. Bring your left leg back to the right side into a curtsy lunge. 2 more like that. Knee up and back towards the opposite side. Bended standing leg. Balancing on the right leg. Coming back up. Turn towards the front of the mat, step forward. And second round, rolling the hips. Knees soft. Shift your weight onto your right leg, bring your left knee up slowly. And extend your left leg back, balancing on your right leg, warrior 3. 2 more. Bring your left knee up towards you. Take a twist, bring your arms out wide. And extend your left leg back, window your left hand to the floor, right arm up into revolved half moon. Come back up the same way, twisting. And revolved half moon. 1 more. Step your left leg back and turn to the left edge of the mat, toes out in a sumo stance. Bending your knees, rolling the hips. Straighten both legs and bow forward, walking your hands back in between the legs. Lift up halfway, arms out wide. Reach your left arm forward, right arm back, in between the legs, twist. And switch sides. Lift up halfway, arms out wide, bend your knees, hands to your hips. Come up, sumo stand, circle the hips. Pigeon toe your feet together. Bring your right knee up towards you and bring your right leg out to the left side behind you. Curtsy lunge. 2 more. Coming back up, turn towards the front of the mat. And reaching both arms up. And bring your hands to your heart center. Act 4, freedom. So this is a free flow sun salutation. You may follow my video like me or create your own sun salutation flow. Maybe a just basic sun salutation or adding a few moves here and there at your own pace. In your own time. Finishing up your flow. And meet back in center. Act 5, joy. Start to bend your knees into chair and straighten your legs. Pulsing with the rhythm of the music. Squat to stand. Now start to tap. One hand to the sole of your opposite foot. Plant your hands, make your way back, plank. And same action, hand to the sole of your opposite foot. Downward facing dog. Walk your hands back. Pivot your feet together, knees apart. Walk your hands forward, push your hips back. From here, spring forward. Straighten your legs, shifting your weight forward with the shoulders over your wrists. Next step, hop forward and bow down. Let's inhale, rise, and back to center. Round 2. Squat to stand. Pulsing. And tap the sole of the opposite foot with the hand. Move back, plank, and again, hand to the sole of the opposite foot. Keep going. Downward facing dog. Walk your hands back, bring your feet closer, knees apart, sit back, reach your arms forward, stretching out through the arms. This time again, pulsing forward and hand, tap the sole of the opposite foot. Hop forward and fold. Rise and back to center. Round 3. Squat to stand. And tap the sole of the opposite foot with the hand. Make your way back, plank. Stay in plank. Shoulders stacked over your wrists and tap. Downward facing dog. Walk your hands back, feet together, knees apart. Bend your knees, knees out to the sides. Reach your arms forward. This time we're gonna spring and clap your feet in the air. Land lightly with your knees bent, pushing your hips back as you land. Hop up, clap, and land. Hop forward and fold. Rise, inhale, and exhale back to center. And bring your feet apart, bonus round, bend your knees into Malasan. Deep squat, plant your hands, and hop, clap your feet in the air. Try and stack your hands, shoulders, and hips in one vertical line when you hop. You feel light and weightless. Landing lightly. Hop back to plank, lower to the floor. Rise to cobra. Downward facing dog. Hop forward and rise. Back to center. Act 6. Grace. Bring your feet together, knees apart, sitting down. Walk your hands, reach them forward. Take your time here, allowing the hips to open up. Slowing down the breath. Walk your hands back to sit up. And cradle your right leg, and moving your right hip and right knee out to the side and back. Swing side to side. And with the right hand, hold on to your right foot. Extend your right leg out. And bring your right leg over to the left side. And place your right ankle on your left thigh. Maybe bring your left leg up into a full lotus. If not, take half will do. And push with your arms and lift the hips off, lift the legs off. Hold there, but breathe. And lower. Stay in the lotus. Rock forward onto your knees and lie down onto the belly. Push with your hands and rise into a cobra. Push your hips back and take a seat. Now make your way onto your back. And still in your lotus, bring your knees in towards your chest and lower your lotus to the floor, hinging at the hips. Moving in this manner, in and out. Lift the hips up, lift your lotus up into a lotus shoulder stand. Again, hinging at the hips, bring your knees towards you and up towards the ceiling. Next, undo your lotus and stretch both legs up, lengthening up through the toes. Support with the hands. Lower the legs back into plow pose. Walk your feet out wide to the sides. Walk your feet back to meet. Plant your palms onto the ground and lower slowly with straight legs. Lower the legs to the floor. Reach both arms up over your head and slowly roll yourself up. Sit up tall. And second round, join the soles of your feet together, knees apart. Walk your hands forward. Coming back up, and cradle your left leg and sway your left hip, left knee from side to side. Out to the left, back to center. Place extend your left leg out and bring it across to the right. And bring your left leg on top of your right thigh and right leg up into a full lotus, or you can take half lotus. Push down with your hands, lift the hips up, lift the legs up. Breathe. Pause. And lower. Roll forward into cobra and rock back to sit. Make your way down onto the mat. Bring your lotus in towards the chest and bring your lotus towards the floor. In and out. Hinge at the hips. Get ready for lotus shoulder stand. You can bring your knees towards the chest and towards the ceiling. In and out. And unhook your legs stretch up towards the ceiling. Lower the legs to the floor behind you. And walk your feet out wide. Walk your feet back to meet. Plant your palms and slowly with control lower with straight legs down to the ground. And bring your arms up overhead. Roll up to sit, keeping the legs heavy. Sit up tall. Bring your arms down by the sides, soles of your feet together, and bow forward. Walk your hands forward back to where we began. Finale, peace. Make your way onto your back. Bring your right knee towards your chest. Left leg stretch forward. And let your right hip roll around in circles, loosening the right hip joint. Gently extend your right leg up to the ceiling, and with both hands, pull the leg in towards you. Leg out to the right side. And back to center. Place your right ankle on your left thigh. Hug your left leg in. Release, move your hips right and drop your knees left into a reclining twist. Come back center, switch sides, stretch your right leg forward, hug your left knee to your chest. Circle that left hip around gently, slowly. Extend your left leg up with both hands. Pull the leg in towards your face. Leg out to the left side. Right hip, right thigh stays heavy. And bring your left leg back to center. Left ankle on your right thigh. Hug your right knee in. Release, shift your hips left and drop your knees to the right side, reclining twist. And unwind. Stretch both legs out, arms out wide, preparing for Shavasana. Stay here for the rest of the track, letting go and surrendering. Thank you for practicing with me. Namaste.